So guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Lamborghini Sián build. As you can see, I've got the finished car in front of me here. So as you can see from the first video, it went quite well. Them little CV joint things were pretty difficult to get together. Made a couple of mistakes along the way, but this was my second Technics model, with the Formula 1 car being the first one. It came out really well. There are a couple of little things that I don't like about the finished model, but that's not AliExpress's fault. I don't really like the flexible tubes. Getting them to match up on either side is a bit difficult. Just when you think you've got it right, you move something else and they'll kind of come out of line again. The damage to the wheel, again, I didn't even bother fixing it because once you put the tyre on, it kind of holds it in place and you don't really notice it unless you're looking for it. But what I've done is I've got another few little clips of me building it as I was going through, which I'm going to put into the video in a second. Just some pictures and steps, which I'll put in now for you. Okay, right, so we've just finished bag number 4, I think it is. So we're on the final stage almost now. So we've done pretty much the back end of the car, which is looking amazing. There have been a couple of slight issues. Mainly with these two pieces here, that one and that one. These should be facing that way with a pole going that way, but they gave me one with a cross and one round, and this is the best way I can get them to fit. I don't think you really noticed, to be honest. Now that I've pointed it out, you'll probably notice it if you know what the real set's like, but with this, like you say, you won't notice that. Okay, right, so the other bit that has been a bit of a problem is this bit here. As you can see, there's some crosses in there and there. Those are meant to be yellow, but the ones that I got were huge. They stuck out like way past here, which affected this one because it stopped it kind of going in the gap here. This one wasn't too much of a problem because you could still see it. But what we did have in the bag was a load of other grey bits, like grey shorter poles. So what I've done is I've just bodged it a little bit and had 2 grey ones in there and a shorter one in here as well. But once it's on, so you don't really notice it. Let's get that on. I didn't think I would like these rubber flexible hose things, but they're actually all right, to be honest. They do a good job. But once it's on, let's say you can't notice it at all. It's come along nicely, so detailed. Like, this is my second Technics model. The Formula 1 was my first one, but this one is just like next level. The detail, and it's solid. Like there's no forgiving, there's no empty space at all. But you make one mistake, it doesn't forgive you. You have to kind of get it right. It's like even the spoiler pops up at the back with a little lever in the middle. So good, I love that. I know that's not AliExpress, that's all Lego, but it's coming along really nicely. So we've got one more bag to do, which will be over the next couple of days, and then we should all be done. Okay, right, so as you can see, it went together quite well. Such a great model. The shapes on the rear of the car with the spoiler and the lights is unbelievable. The one thing that everyone has asked me about this is, have they sorted the colour panels out? Because I know with the official Lego one, the panels, some of the panels are different colours to each other, so you put them next to each other and it's a little bit off. Well, I think one's like a yellower tinge than the next one. But these, from what I can tell, and I've looked closely, they are all matching, which is, I don't understand how a company like AliExpress or whoever sold this or made this, so it's not AliExpress, has managed, but Lego hasn't. The one thing that was annoying is the suitcase in here. You have to tie the string on yourself to the little knuckle things, and it's an absolute nightmare. So I've only tied 2 of those on, but that's just going to stay in there. It's never going to come out. This is going to live in the main bathroom with my other Lego Technics set, the Formula 1. Not sure if the wife knows about it yet, but she will do when she gets home from work. So whilst we're here, what we're going to do is, these are the extras that we got left over from building. Loads and loads of little pins and connectors and joints and stuff, which is always nice to have. I say it's always handy to have stuff like this spare just in your spares box. You pretty much get it with every AliExpress model, to be honest. You get a load of extras. There are little bits where, like we said in the previous video, I've had to use alternate parts. So when you get one of these, this isn't going to be let's say it's not going to be a complete model. You have to think outside the box to get some bits to to fit and to work. I've had, I think this is probably my 15th AliExpress Lego model, and I've never had one where I haven't been able to complete the build because of a missing part, which is, it's not bad really, you can't mind at that. I'll show you the manual a little bit more detail now. So the other manual I had from Lego for the Formula 1 has a nice little cover on it and the back page, very detailed, where the one that you get for the Lamborghini is just more like a normal AliExpress manual. It doesn't have any pictures on it, just step-by-step guides. There's a load of steps, 1083 steps from start to finish to get the car. I have already placed an order for my next model, which is the Ferrari. That's on its way. They've said it's dispatched. It could still be a couple of weeks, and I'll probably do the same kind of video on that. I'm looking forward to that one because I like the shape of the lights on the back, and I know they've upgraded like the shocks and stuff. Although the shocks on this work fine, people say they're just not strong enough for the weight of the car, but with it just hanging on the wall in my bathroom, it makes no difference to my life. So yeah, it's all really good. I love it. To be honest, with the amount of money you save, is it worth it? Of course it is. It's a no-brainer. Especially because I'm not pretending that it's real Lego. Anyone asks, they get told. So yeah, I would recommend it. I will try and put a link to the product down below because I know a few people recently have asked me for links of stuff that I've sold. So I will put a link down below, but please be aware that some of these shops, as fast as they open, they close, and you struggle to find the exact one. So I will put the link to the one I bought it from, but if it's not open anymore, you're just going to have to do a little bit of searching around on AliExpress. Read the reviews. When you click on a product, it will tell you how many of those they've sold, and then it will also tell you how many reviews they have. Read the reviews. If you're trying to buy a product that none have sold and there's no reviews, there's more of a chance that you're likely to wait. Where I find if I've bought something and it has, let's say they've done 80 orders and there's 10 reviews, I know they're shipping that and they're not waiting for it to be built. So that's probably my only tip. This one works perfectly. It's got, hold on, the doors open up, all the panels come off, the engine works, the gearing works, it's got a flappy paddle gearbox, and the spoiler comes up as well, which is there. It's not massive, but it does come up. Oh, it's being held down by that at the moment. So, I love it. I think the colours are great. The lights are really tricky to put together. They're such a weird shape, and whoever came up with them is either amazing or a psychopath, just because of the shapes and the style you have to do it. So yeah, next video will be the Formula 1 car, hopefully. Oh, actually no, the next video will be the AliExpress Lego bookshop, which we've had that delivered and it's currently being built. So that should be next. That'll just be a one video. Then I've got the Formula 1 car coming. I've got some more football shirts coming, a baseball top. So yeah, we're quite busy. And we're also looking at some more trainers as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Any questions, please ask below. I'm getting better with responding. I had a moment there where I wasn't responding much, mainly because I get a lot of weird comments and requests. But now, all the honest questions I'm answering. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions, please let me know. And if you do get one of these models, let me know what you think. I'm intrigued to see if I'm the only one that enjoys fake Lego. So yeah, and then all of my social medias are listed down below. We do a lot on Instagram, especially more of the stuff that's up and coming, so you'll be able to see what we've got and what we've got in the pipeline, stuff like that, and interesting little things that we do. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you again soon.